Okay, let's do a quick energy check-in. I'm just shuffling these cards. Okay, we have the World card. Too many. Okay, so the energy is quite chaotic already. My hands are pretty cold. So it feels like there's a restriction with your expression of giving your energy to other people. My hands are really cold, like they're not well, the blood is not circulating well, which is very rare. So this World card lady has a snake on her right arm. It's kind of wrapped around her snake, which is of course giving her power, but what I'm getting here is the masculine side, so the right side where the snake is wrapped around is about the giving energy. So I'm getting there might be certain restrictions when it comes to giving energy to other people because you have been hurt in your sacral chakra. So you might be quite affected from a previous relationship or situationship, something that kind of messed with your creative powers, your like expressing your feminine side, so being receptive to your surroundings and so on. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, which is a great omen. There are too many cards, so we're just gonna check them. Okay, yeah, there are huge energies when it comes to hiding your emotions and manifesting, healing, and working on your projects, but you're feeling very, very burdened by being unable to express a part of yourself because you have so many creative ideas here with all these fetuses around the Ace of Swords, but the sword is actually quite rusty. So I'm getting that maybe the way your old ways of thinking are needing an upgrade. And this Ten of Pentacles, the Spirit is showing me it's probably coming from your family circle or those that you consider family. So maybe your beliefs are the ones that are coming in as a family, the family's way of doing things or thinking in a certain way. It's like you've been mastering this previous cycle because the world is showing me the end of a cycle. You've been mastering, of course, your self-expression mostly, but I'm getting that your mind, it's shifting from being rusty to clearing off the rust. So clearing off all of the false beliefs or fear-mongering ideas that maybe your family or people around you have put on you. And all of these new ideas are being born out of this. I'm getting also that if you want a family, it's something that your mind has been quite hyper focused on. So I'm also getting the energy of being single and wanting that family life, but just not having the luck or the opportunities to meet the people that would align with your soul mission is what I'm getting. So it's like it's either you're looking for a soul family or you are looking for somebody, a partner to build a family with. We do have the Two of Wands coming out in reverse. So it's like you are stalling yourself on your path because of these old ways of thinking. So, for instance, if the topic is wanting a family or a soul tribe, this would look like, you have a bad circle of friends, or this circle of friends is being a bad influence when it comes to, you know, you ending up not being expressed, or you doing certain addictive patterns, or catching up on dopamine refills from these people because they provide you with certain things, items, or substances. I'm getting that you also might have a problem with smoking too much, which I can relate to. It's like your old coping mechanisms, your old ways of thinking. It's like the whole system is being cleared out, but you are stalling yourself on the path. It's like you're being indecisive about something, highly indecisive about probably cutting certain people off, especially if they are your family or long-standing friends. We have the Ten of Wands coming out in reverse, which is showing me that you are willing at least to drop these burdens. Again, with the Star and the Moon and the Queen of Cups, these were one of the 4 cards that I put back in the deck earlier when I said I'm just going to check the energy. So we're going to take them. You are this highly emotional person, or just very empathetic, sympathetic, and nice in general. You are very in tune with your emotions and your feminine side. Your gender doesn't matter here. There was 7-7 on the timer when I looked up. So the Star is telling me that you are healing from this past cycle. So whatever you have been through, it's actually a really, I'm not laughing, it's just a release of the energy. It's like I'm getting this sense of movement you're getting back. You feeling yourself back in your body again after a long time. If you look at these 3 cards, they're kind of surrendered with their hands up, and then just this Queen of Cups is like, she knows her shit, right? So because the Queen of Cups was laid below the Ten of Pentacles, I'm getting that you have made certain decisions about what kind of people you would like to have around you, and you're creating this network. I'm seeing this imagery above this queen's head. Gender is really not specific here, but I'm getting that you're really in touch with your feminine side, with your dark side as well. So I'm getting like the dark feminine type of vibe. So if you're a man watching this, it's just that your yin energy, yin to the yang, right, is, your yin is way more prominent than yang. So you might also have, if you're a guy that is attracted to women, then I'm getting that you are, like, your energy is hard to translate, where women would find you masculine to the point where they would find you attractive. But what I'm hearing is, don't change your femininity or your niceness, receptivity, and openness, because the people that are making you feel this way are probably not the people that will be in your network for a long period of time, because your energetic vessel will automatically, once you, of course take the rust off of the Ace of Swords. So when your brain is getting that refurbishing, you will see with clarity what types of people you have around you that diminish your powers. So if you're a guy listening to this and you do have a bit more feminine energy or feminine elementals in your natal chart, so earth and water, you could just be very, you know, like, I'm just hearing like you're so nice and so genuine that people don't really take you as somebody that could protect them if you're a guy inquiring about having a family or a soul tribe of having women around. I'm getting like your confidence is being slightly affected, but in this next shift, once you decide what you're going to focus on, 1111, and once you drop the burden of these limiting beliefs and these snakes around you, you're going to see that, excuse me, you're going to see that you're this very confident person, doesn't matter the gender or the imagery. You're going to be very confident about your emotional levels, knowing that a lot of men around you, if you're a man, don't have the same capabilities. So in all actuality, you have a lot more to offer to women. It's just you are doubting yourself for some reason, but you are also healing from this. You know, the star and the world, it's like these major shifts happening in your life, but the moon coming below the Ace of Swords is also telling me that these the path to mental clarity and mental stability, knowing who you are, knowing what you came here to do, and knowing that you're not gonna change for anybody, because all of these are your superpowers, your emotional body. You're going to understand soon that certain things were hidden from you, certain people, soul family, your tribe was hidden from you for a reason, because you had to immerse yourself around people that are wearing masks for a long time, so you can actively take the rust off of the sword, is what I'm getting. Meaning, you not changing your emotional body and the way it responds to the outside world is actually very healing for you. Even though you don't see far up ahead because you may not be intuitive like that, it's not because you're not intuitive, it's because the universe, the source, whoever, is keeping you stuck in a certain mental environment until you decide to drop these burdens, right? The Two of Wands next to the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, okay, we have the Death card coming below the Two of Wands in reverse, which is also a funky card for me. I love this deck. But it pointed me to the Orchid, which I'm getting, like, first of all, you need to hydrate more. I'll do it with you. Let's do it. 1414. Okay. Because the water not only cleanses your emotional body, it also nourishes you with the most. We don't need much but the elementals and, you know, some bread sometimes, but I'm getting like you're going back to the simpler ways of being, simpler ways of doing things. And also I'm getting this imagery of you living in a big city and you're just gonna decide to not frequent certain places, certain bars or certain venues for some time until you kind of flow back into yourself, because I'm getting like a lot has accumulated on this journey, and now you're ready to start rethinking who is around you and what family really means, what friendship really means to you, and how are you going to get to your generational wealth. Because your generational wealth is being this lovely person I'm hearing. You are ready, especially if you're a woman, like you are ready to start a family like yesterday. Because you are so confident in yourself and in what you have to bring to the table, what you have to offer, that... Sorry, I got a disturbance. Disturbance in the field. Let's move on. Six of Swords coming below the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is a great sign. But first thing that I was pointed to, I didn't see because I wasn't looking. And then it was the mask. So there's a lot of masks falling around you and a lot of new ideas being born out of that, out of those situations. So for instance, you have coworkers that your gut told you to not really trust, like there's something going on, they're super nice to everybody and you just feel like they're two-faced. Or romantic partners, you feel like whoever brings you to your emotional body, or whoever you get your dopamine from as well, it's actually rusting your mind. Like, I'm getting this storyline that is very aligned with my life in general. Like, whenever you are a single person, you are a lot more confident, a lot better at communicating. And once you get into a relationship and you come across a person that you increasingly feel more and more left out emotionally, you start closing off, and that's when your Ace of Swords is kind of, your brain kind of starts rotting and rusting, because your higher self is trying to tell you like, hey, we've either been here before, or hey, this is not how we should be processing emotions. So you like shut off or shut down or become avoidant or become anxious. It's just like, I'm getting the sense of the big picture here being, we are collectively breaking generational curses, and a lot of these curses come from family, of course. I mean, yeah, duh. But it's about clearing the bloodline. I'm hearing clearing the mind of the bloodline as well. It's like, if you have been in a family unit where they have been over religious in any religion, your natural intuitive body, I don't know why this happens every time I start filming, like I start burping, and like a lot wants to be expressed at the same time. Okay, hiccups again. So, yeah. Thank you for the attacks. I love them. Keep coming at me. Yeah, try me. Fucking try me. Anyway, we were talking about these overly religious families, right? These belief systems that you have been around for, you know, your whole life. And it's not like that nothing has resonated. It's maybe more like you have been more connected to the source than your religious family or friends or your community. And you're just now closing out this cycle where you are the one in control of your life, pretty much. Oh my god. We have the moon coming out again, and it's coming on the pile of the moon as well. So I'm getting this dreamy energy, like you're a dreamer. Six of Pentacles as well. You're a dreamer first and foremost, but you're also a master manifester. Like, we have the Magician, the Moon, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. So, okay. You have been betrayed by many people. You have been stuck in your head, and also, like, mostly why you have been stuck in your head is because you have been demasking people. You were figuring out who are the lizards and the Judases in your life, right? And you are picking out angelic energies that you would like to keep around you. So once you think about it, it's like your whole circle kind of comes to almost a zero, because you realize that a lot of people around you are supporting the darkness within you instead of the light. Or they like to see you suffer, or they like to see you hurt or crying. It makes them happy for some reason. But because you're a dreamer, and this moon is kind of looking up towards the Ten of Pentacles, you just know intuitively that there is a family there for you. There is a soul tribe, an actual lineage that is waiting to be incarnated after you. So here we have, I never noticed this because I usually, like when I read for other people instead of me, which is rare, I notice stuff that I normally don't notice in cards. That's how I read. So I'm seeing this Ouroboros from this golden loop, which is kind of formed into what reminds me not just of an infinity symbol, but also the, like those sand clogs. And the Magician is kind of coming in above the star, like sprinkling all these lightnings down. So I'm getting, it's not just that you are the creator of your own life. It's like the creator is working with you on your creative skills, and it's giving you a lot of like bolts in your head, in your brain. It's like lightning bolt after lightning bolt that heals you. It's like realizations about, yeah, that person. I'm sorry, guys. It's every time these demons trying to get me. But we won't stop. We will continue. Shout out to Sculpture. Cool band. So yeah, you got all these lightning bolts coming in your head about people around you that are just, the more that you isolate yourself, the more you step back from certain energies, the more your energy is cleansed of their energy. So we are able, human beings, we are able to sense the frequency of somebody if we're like closer than 3 meters. That's how far the heart field extends in frequency, right? So what I'm getting is you taking a step back physically is what's going to help you choose right for yourself. Because now I'm seeing the Two of Wands in reverse with the Death card. It's not just the decision-making part that you're transforming and being brave about, which probably in the past you haven't been. You probably have been quite indecisive in what you actually want to do in life, who you actually want to be around. It's like it was so far out of your mind that only with, certain types of isolation and detachment can you get towards your truths. But with the Fool card coming above these two cards, I'm getting your choice, whatever you choose intuitively, what you feel is the most right thing to do, that resonates the most with you, is what's going to bring you all of this fresh energy. Because the Fool card, it represents Uranus. Either way you say it, it's bad, right? And funny. But it's the planet of unexpected things. So you are not expecting to bloom out of this situation in a way that you could even possibly think of. I'm getting like you're with your mind derusting and expanding, and you taking a little bit time for yourself to just get back into your confidence in your emotional body after this huge transformation and moving on from these past burdens and mental constructs and a lot of anxiety and fear. Like, you are transmuting that very well. And it's just one choice, because the Two of Wands in reverse is giving me indecisive. We're having some interruptions, but we'll try to continue and finish this quickly. Hopefully you can't hear too much. But I'm getting this with the Fool card. With the Fool card, you are just taking this huge leap of faith. Like, there's the Death card came in and she cleared the path for you, right? Two of Wands being the path, the Death card being the clearance of the path. And after the clearance of the path, we have a new path, a new beginning, the Fool energy, right? So we'll turn the Two of Wands around so you can maybe more clearly make that decision. Okay, we'll just finish off. Sorry, I'm getting energetic nudges. Okay, we have Temperance again with the healing concept. The emotional balancing will bring you back to you towards your passions. And you're looking at things with a long-term view. You are trying to see a bit too far up ahead. So if you focus on the now, you're going to be able to assess the situation a lot clearer from your healed space. I didn't even notice, but we do have the Hermit on the bottom. So the types of healing that you are doing are bringing in these Tower moments. So you might crush a lot of egos with your expression or non-expression, because these false soul families, or friendships, family, whatever, colleagues, acquaintances, everything was built on false foundations. And now is the time where you reassess from a confident state of mind what's actually fulfilling you, and that's what you're going to choose in the end, because the key is already inside you and you're ready to bloom into a very stable place of your yin, your feminine side being on top, balanced. This is extra double confirmation if you're a female watching this, because we do have the Empress, we have a lot of female energy and depictions. So you're being kind of naked in front of the stars, right? 11:11 on So yeah, you're entering this portal where you're being a lot nicer to yourself. You're being a lot better in treating yourself the way that other people should be naturally treating you, because you're this you're just this really genuinely nice person, and you shouldn't be feeling so stuck anymore. Like, this is the time where you get completely unburdened. If you have been like overthinking of like you wanting to build a family with a certain person, and everything just kind of fell down the drain, you're getting a new person. I'm hearing completely new energy, because there was the Ace of Wands showing up. Let's just see just a little bit of the timeline. Queen of Cups again. So your emotional vessel is being completely refurbished, because you are the one that is creating this. Or also, I'm hearing for some of you, I mean for probably most of you, you are the ones that are keeping yourself back in this hurt state of mind, because you're just tired from living. We're all tired from living. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. But you are the leader of whatever you do, meaning you are definitely somebody's dream come true, wish fulfillment, because you are able to lead in a masculine way. You're just hurt, but you have a lot of creative power. Your style, I'm hearing as well, is super cool. Like you're very stylish. So I'm getting this peacock energy, like, oh my god, Mom, could you stop? Let's shuffle loudly so you don't hear my mom brushing her teeth in a very Slavic way. We have the moth, the gazelle, and the nightingale. Okay, so you are no longer swimming with the sharks in your next era. You may be the type of person that is like a social butterfly, because with the moth it's like flying towards the light. But it doesn't matter if you are, you could also be a highly introverted person in all actuality, but you do have certain ways of shining through that as well if you're a bit more on the introvert side. But what I'm getting here is like nightlife, social butterfly, meaning people being drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Doesn't matter if you're extroverted or introverted, but it's like, if you're introverted, your energy comes off as like, people think you're extroverted because you're just very comfortable with your friends, but it just takes a long time to recalibrate, to refill up your social battery, and so on. But you're in this waiting period. I don't know what exactly you're waiting for, but you are just letting the sun set on a certain situation, and you know that a new day will bring new people to communicate with, to exchange energy with. But you also may feel like prey sometimes, especially if you're a female watching this. You are probably getting like a lot more confidence now. You're expressing yourself more, you're singing more, you're like on top of the world in a way, and you just feel like prey to certain people. Like they're just super attracted to you, and you can't, sometimes you almost can't outrun the predators here that are surrounding you. Everybody wants to talk to you, and you're just like observing them, like, okay. And But it's because they really want to hang out with you, because they see that you have this warm aura around you, like you're a very warm person, especially if you're a fire sign. But you are somebody that will use the horns to protect themselves. Okay, we're gonna stop here. It's just too much noise going on. So yeah, stay away from sharks and try to be humorous about your situation. Find something that will make you laugh it off, or just some content, or some like a comedy show, or something where humor is being expressed will definitely help you recalibrate with your true energies, what I'm hearing. So this is the time where you are reassembling your emotional body, reassembling the way your mind is structured. So fixing your shift from looking at things from a perspective and taking the time to shift to a perception. So you're like bringing a lot of these patterns down to where they will cease to exist, is what I'm hearing. I don't know who this is for. Please comment down below if you actually resonate with this message. But yeah, you are birthing and destroying worlds in one cycle. So you are very powerful. You do a lot. You do so much, actually, that you're not even aware of how much power you have, because you are capable of destroying a person or a place with just one look, you know. It doesn't take you a lot to tell the people what you want them to know energetically. And I think that's very empowering. Like, this is the time where you will start realizing your powers, and I'm super excited for you. I want to do more now, but my battery is running out, so I'll do another later. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment, hype. I don't think hyping is even available on my channel yet, because yeah, subscribing is all that you need to do for now. And like it, comment if you resonate. Everything you need will probably never get to a description box unless somebody asks. But yeah, this is the message. This is your daily message. Whenever you find this, it's a timeless message. So if you enjoy this, please do all the cool things. Yeah, see you in the next one.